Welcome to Yellow Oak Motorsports coverage here today of 100 Years of Triumphs, an event organised by the Triumph Sports Owners Association New South Wales. This event's being held in Bathurst. It's starting out here today with a display of over 100 cars. One of the roads in Bathurst has been closed off and the cars are all lined up. It's certainly a sight to be seen. It's a great venue really, because there's a large park right next door to this road that supplies quite a bit of shade, and it's a mighty hot day today, so everyone has retreated to the shade. A good cross section of Triumphs have come out for this event, which is great to see. The popular ones like Triumph Stags and TR6s are in big numbers. But here we have some 2500 sedans. Great to see the sedans out and about. A Targa style rally car here. Not something you see all the time. This 100-year celebration is not just this display day, it's also involves visiting the what most of us would call the Bathurst Motor Museum, but I think its proper name is maybe the Australian Motor Racing Museum. It's located just next to Mount Panorama Motor Racing Circuit. Now, Mount Panorama, of course, isn't really a motor racing circuit, it's a public road, used a couple of times a year for racing, and other bits and pieces of it I think are used for hill climbs at other times of the year. But as a public road, it means that we can all go and have a little drive around it, and that'll be happening on day 2 of this 100 Years of Triumphs. The 100 odd Triumphs here will be convoying around Mount Panorama. I think there'll be a policeman on a motorbike leading the group around, which should be quite an experience. I have been around Mount Panorama before as a public road, never competed in any sort of events there, so it's always worth a look. And the Motor Museum should also be worth a look. It's haven't been there for a very long time. Here we have an old Group C Triumph Dolomite that would have raced around Bathurst back in the day. Great to see this car, beautiful thing. I don't think there'll be any Triumphs at the Motor Museum somehow, but I'm sure there'll be interesting cars to have a look at. This one has a great history, wonderful car. Here's the Triumph Stags all lined up. Great to see these Stags out and about, if you like that sort of thing. Nice looking cars. Not really my cup of tea, but nevertheless they're a nice looking thing. Oh, looks like a bit of a hotted up one here with a bonnet scoop on it. Nice wheels on it. It's quite surprising to see quite a few Triumphs here today that have been modified. Not something Triumph owners are usually all that inclined to do. Some of the 2500 Triumphs had V8s in them, and there was a Dolomite there with a V8. So there you go. Here we have a line of what looks like to me to be TR3s, quite a line. In fact, I'm thinking maybe they are outnumbering the Stags, are they? Now that's something. Quite a different variation in colours. Green. Yes, look at that. A view of the bug-eyeds of the TR3. That looks like a TR2 to me. And the Triumph Sports Owners Association have done a great job here today in setting this up. It's the cars are all parked in groups of type, so all the TR3s together, all the TR4s together, that sort of thing, which makes for a great display. But also in the middle of the road there you just saw was a cars parked as an example of each mark or type. So, you know, TR2, TR3, TR4, etc. That's also so great to see. A bit of effort going into putting on this event, which is really great to see. Don't ask me what that is, because I don't know. Here we have these cars parked in the middle of the street, examples of each type. So TSOA are to be congratulated on their organising effort here. It really is great to see. And like I said, a great venue, a background of old Bathurst buildings in the background. Somehow suits all the old Triumphs being parked here. And the park is a great refuge to get out of the heat that is Bathurst at this time of year. And it's only walking distance to the shops too for finding something to eat, etc. Here we have the TR7s. Again, a few TR7s quite modified with V8 motors in them and convertibles. Not as many TR7s as I would have expected, because they have become quite popular. Oh, what's this on the back? Oh, I like that. I must admit I like that. I'm a great one for the old spoiler. I am a child of the 70s after all, when big wings on the back of cars were quite fashionable. Of course, they're not fashionable anymore. In fact, young people are taking the wings off the back of their Subarus these days, because they're so out of fashion. I'm not sure what we have here. I've owned Triumphs for over 30 years, but not in this vintage. They are Triumphs, but I can't tell you what type. Oh my goodness. Nice coloured one, that one. I did notice when I was looking at these cars that they had no driver's door. Oh, there's the policeman's motorbike. There you go. Well, that's about it from me. I'm Quack McMullard. Bye for now.